Hello everyone, my name is Nikhilesh Duggal, and the last video I made on agar, whereas I showed its pros and cons and the procedure of actually extracting agar from seaweeds. However, this time we will be discussing how to actually make the bottles from the agaropectin and the sodium alginate extracted from those seaweeds. Now this is a multi-step process, so I'll be showing a lot of these steps step by step on my digital blackboard right here. So the first step is basically you put the two ingredients we need to make bottle, which are sodium alginate and calcium lactate, into one hopper, and you store them in tankers for further usage. After that, the sodium alginate goes and coats the inside of a crucible, and calcium lactate is sprayed on top to polymerize it. After that, this procedure is repeated 2 or 3 times to get a thick enough coat. After which, the bottles are sent and the second half of the bottle is made the same way. Now the first half and the second half are welded in a procedure, and they are welded again by the same paste of sodium and calcium lactate, which instantly polymerizes as soon as it touches both of them. And comes filling up the bottle. Filling up the bottle is extremely easy. We just need a high pressure water source and a spout to pour the water inside the water for outstanding upkeep. For bonuses, we can also coat the inside of the bottle with acacia gum, which provides waterproofing and increases the bottle's lifetime by up to 2.5 times. So now I've given you a brief overview. Let's take a look at these procedures in detail. Welcome to the production line. This is where the agar bottles are actually manufactured. As I have told before, manufacturing agar bottles is a multi-step process, and here are the steps. Import of raw materials, dissolution, molding, and product audit. Product audit is done to make sure that we are producing the quality product that we aim to produce. Now into the details. The first step is importment of raw materials. This is done to make sure that we have all the raw material in hand before we actually start the manufacturing process. The raw materials that we need are, of course, sodium alginate and calcium lactate. Sodium alginate is extracted from seaweeds, while calcium lactate is produced in laboratories. Step number 2, dissolution. Both of these chemicals are stored in hoppers and put into tanks which are filled to the brim with water in order to dissolve them. The solutions of sodium alginate and calcium lactate are stored in tanks for easy access to the further steps and machinery. Third stage, molding. In this process, sodium alginate is made to coat the walls of the mold, after which calcium lactate is sprayed atop of it to polymerize it. This process is repeated 2 to 3 times to ensure an even and thick coat. Fourth step, product audit. In this step, the product is examined by production line workers for any flaws and vulnerabilities. If not, then it is sent straight to the consumer.